Oh, look, it's a... Dude! Alya burps up a dog skull. Alya, you got something to tell me? Is that Mr. Snuggles? Dude, this background is so ass. I'm crying. This shit is so ass. Come on! Try. We head over to Mr. Wiltz and get geared up after we get our padding on. Diapers? We watch a few matches of other people bashing each other with the padded battering rams. Call it armor, man. You're adults. You put your armor on. Alya and I both on our first rounds are bouncing sure coming in handy after a couple more rounds with me and Zelda. Aw, come on, man. You couldn't get some, like, clip art? Or draw, like, some shitty helmet so it's not kind of charming how crappy it is? Come on! We climb onto our platforms, meeting face to face but not as friends. We are now mortal enemies. Why the fuck is Un's first fight against Zelda? Why do they keep putting Un in scenes with Zelda? They're not the love interest. Why do you keep making it seem like they are? So you made it this far after all. I was about to say the same thing, and he like flicks a pistol from his belt. They call me Pistol Pete. I can handle myself pretty well. Also, I cheated. I threw tickling powder at him. And then I stabbed him. What, you mean itching powder? No, it's tickling powder. It's another weird fetish. You wouldn't get it. Let's me be the judge of that. Why does he say it like so lame? It was probably the most cringe conversation I've ever had. You're having fun on stage. Fuck off. You know the fight between Obi-Wan and Anakin and the Revenge of the Sith? A little bit? It disappointed me. Or probably disappointed me. Okay, it was probably the most cringe conversation I've ever had. I'm a little disappointed with myself for that. We get into our positions. Get ready, bro. Zelda and I make a quick side swipe, our rams bouncing off of each other. I defend against the next attack, blocking it and shoving her weapon away. I hit her in the thigh, trying to push her off, but she shoves me back. She jabs at me, and I have no choice but to defend. He hits me pretty hard, knocking me back a bit. I jab forward, forcing myself into a balanced position. This is so lame. Can we get some emotional context for this? Like, come on, be a little cringe. Have a little fun. Describe it in grand, heroic terms like it's an epic fantasy battle, even though you're idiots with boppets. Come on. Why is it so, like, dry and, like, describing it to me like I'm supposed to take these as instructions on how to fight in a boppet fight? While recovering, Zelda hits me in the side. Why don't you describe that as, like, in my moment of weakness, Zelda exploits it. Ah! I parry her ram with great speed and shove her back. Foul demon! I go berserk, striking her over and over. There's no mercy in my soul. There's no room for retaliation, only a pitiful, endless defense. But a smart brain? Why can't you just describe her as Zelda's intellect? Why does she have to have a smart brain? But Zelda's keen cunning manages to find an opportunity for a counterattack, deflecting my weapon out of the way. A lightning-fast maneuver, and another stab! The start of her onslaught is swiftly brought to an end when I bring back my ram into a defensive position. It's set in the UK. That would explain why it's raining all the time. It's in the UK. Her ram ends between my legs. That's how... Anyway, kids, that's how I became sterile. And we had to adopt you. She almost hit my poor babies. I never felt them shrink so fast in my life. And then I shove my ram forward, hitting her right in the booba. Shoving her off the platform. Un is the winner. Excitedly raise my ram above my head, pumping it up and down, over and over again. I climbed out of the platform, helping Zelda up. That was a good hit. You alright? Oh yeah, this padding is great. Also, you hit like a girl. Let's get this armor off. I don't want to miss Danny's fight. Jesus Christ, Danny. What the fuck? His eyes all blue. That's my attack. You're blue now. Ugh. We get back. We get to the back room, and Denny's getting treated for a bloody nose. Oh, he's got a How'd they get a bloody nose? Like, the beak is mostly bone and cartilage. I mean, I can imagine that it breaks on the inside, but it feels really weird for that to happen. I feel like you'd sooner get it in your neck than your beak. Denny! Worley sprints over to him, almost tripping over other people along the way. Who? There's no one here. Well, I watched your match. Missed your match. Dude, what happened? It was an accident. I got hit in the face. Your nose is bleeding. I'm alright, I promise. Also, I have a beak, you idiot. Like, I know I have a nose and a capacity to smell, but... Trinity hits pretty hard, though. She's like Trish. She's small, but compact. Just the mention of the name makes Zelda mad. Trinity did this? It was an accident. I leaned too far forward when she was recovering from my attack, and I got hit. It's fine. It's not fine. She did that on purpose. She didn't. I mean it. Here, Mr. Wilt's over the speakers. Next up is Alya versus Trinity. She better beat her down good. Let's go cheer her on. We head out to the audience where Alya and Trinity already locked in Mortal Kombat. Mortal Kombat! Dun 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 dun. God, this music is so fucking disastrously bad. Hold on, we're pulling up some of the other RuneScape tracks. I need some man music for men. Get this baby ass shit out of here with your padding. I want some big man music like Doorways. Also, there's no sound effects. We head out to the audience where Alya and Trinity are already locked in combat. Alya looks serious. This is personal for her. They both attack and defend, and neither of them landing any hits. It's a stalemate. Trinity leans forward, using the power of intimidation. Alya gets mad. That seems to play into Trinity's plan. Dude, what the fuck is this kerning? Look at this R sheltering under the umbrella. Do it, Alya! Beat her good! Come on! Crack her skull! Break her bones! Tear out her heart! Our cheers seem to boost Alya's morale. She sends a sneaky hit into Trinity's side. Dude, what the fuck? You can't just snap like this. Trinity retaliates and shoves Alya back. Alya reaches the edge of the platform, Trinity following with a jab. Oh, we're doing spins now? Man, that spin looks so shit. I feel like you could get a better result if you, like, faded the sprite in and out while moving it. Like, you fade it in and out so that they're sort of... You know what I mean. Like, she fades in, the other sprite's already fading out, and you do that again and again, and you create this sort of whirly effect. Kind of implies a motion blur, too. Works a little better than this. Maybe you could do it, like, in tune with the spinning to get a... I can imagine you can probably get some cool effect if you try. Alya swings around to the side, forcing herself into a spin. She takes a Trinity's leg. Trinity slamming into the platform, rolling onto the floor below, and Alya wins. Wow. That was like 4 text boxes for their whole fight. Wow. So, whatever. Our cheers were much louder. You whooped your ass. Good hit, Alya. You showed her. Trinity stops out of the arena, throwing around and looks at us and smiles. They meet up in the back rooms and get pulled into a group hug. You know what this means? Wayman? It means the last 2 contenders for the prize are you and Un. Surely Un is gonna win this one, right? Like, Alya can't just keep winning. Her and I get evil grins and face each other. You better bring it. If you hold back even a little, I'll never forgive you. Hold back? Who would I do that? Mr. Wiltz's voice booms over. You do not need an apostrophe before a Z, I think. Coming up, our grand finale. All 5 idle contestants, Un and Alya. Man, those names look so bad so close together. You won't win this? We'll be right back. Boom, 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 boom. Mr. Wiltz finds us backstage, giving us both a good job, both of you. Excellent balancing skills out there, but now it's just the 2 of you. Remember, it's just a game. No matter who wins, it's all in good fun. Of course. Alya, when you win, who's gonna be on your +1? When? Come on, Danny. Give me more credit. You? Against her? Sorry, dude. I don't think so. You couldn't feel how hard she hit. When is my vote? Oh, how hard he hit. You know, whatever. I'm not gonna talk about my feelings about how. Thank you. I just have to find out who I choose. I know I'm using it on. Really? Who? I can't tell you until I win. Bring it on, Cubo. I'll make you into a new pair of boots. You'd think there would be weight classes in these. You'd think. But the story is written by a shit idiot who really wants Tiny McMahon to hang out with Big McHugely. We climb onto the platforms. There's one platform! Getting into position. Let the grand finale begin. Alya immediately swings the ram. I barely block it. Feeling the shockwave throughout my entire body. She's fast, a lot faster than me, and hits like a freight train, but she's also a lot bigger, making her meet her the bigger target. I duck under an X attack in the side of her knee. She loses her balance for just a moment, recovering quickly. She has years of dance skills on her side. She has the advantage. She jabs me in the side. I hardly have enough time to recover from the hit. When another hits my chest, I deflect her next attack before she can throw me off. Jabbing her in the stomach, she takes a step back. She shoves me back, sending in another quick attack. I deflect her attack again, jabbing her in the side and pushing her. She stomps her boot behind her, preventing her from moving back. I see the advantage with the left leg facing sideways, an easy win. If I can take out her knee and strike again when she's falling, she can't recover. I duck under an extra attack, hitting her behind her knee as hard as I could. She falls back a bit, attempting to recover. Here's my chance. I send a quick attack towards her. She plants her hand on the floor. I miss the attack, misjudging my alignment. She scrambles to her feet. She deflects another one of my oncoming attacks, ramming me in the side. I jab her as hard in the stomach. She shoves me back hard, barely stopping myself from hitting on the edge of the platform. I have to attack. I lunge forward. She bashes my arm, redirecting my ram's attacks. The next attack to the side. I use the extra range to start going for a powerful attack. Alya had read right through me. She delivered the heavy uppercut to my chest, knocking me not only off my feet but off the platform. I land hard on my back, almost knocking the wind out of me. And Alya's the winner. What a shit fight. What a shit fight. This shit is so ass. It's so boring and descriptive. There's no emotions. There's no, sense of that Un gives a shit or that Alya's getting into it. There's just... and then my foot goes here, and then my hand goes there. You're not writing choreography, motherfucker. You're writing a story. Get this choreography ass out of here. Oh, I love the song. The crowd roars cheering on. Oh, yeah. So, okay, no, stop the music. Stop the music. Wasn't the entire fucking point that the whole fucking school hates Alya? Isn't the massive plot point that everyone is afraid of her and everyone hates her guts? Why is the crowd cheering? Tell me. Tell me. Her whole point is that she's ostracized and an outcast of society, but apparently winning a contest makes people cheer for her? Is she just fucking stupid? Anyway, time to listen to a song I like. I open my eyes and Alya is standing over me offering a helping hand. I take her hand as she pulls me onto my feet. You hit hard. We trying to kill me? Maybe. I laughed a little, even though I'm pretty sure she isn't fully joking. You should have hit me harder then. What can I say? I really wanted that. You were gonna get it anyway, you dumb fuck. You people keep acting like you're dating and you're snuggly wuggly together, and then you're like, oh, I'm not gonna use it on someone else. Oh yeah, come meet me in the back. Also, I just want to point out, shouldn't you reiterate what the fucking prize is? I know that the story technically already explained it, but in moments of tension, you want to make sure that the audience is aware of the stakes. You need to repeat what the fucking prize is so that I know what's at stake. You dumb fucker. Walked to the back curtain. We got pulled into another hug. That was amazing. You do it so well. I won't lie. You had me there for a moment. At what point, you nearly knocked me on my feet. You hit me in the knee. I'm gonna recover from that. Does the author think that if you just write out the choreography, it's more exciting? Because that's not how that works. Also, this man just keeps being at different heights. He's floating. Right? Look at where her knees are and where his ankles are. What the fuck is he doing? I don't mean to beg of the friendly group, but I need to speak now. Anyway, George said really low. Rose, you're just okay? She lifted you pretty high with that hit. I hardly felt it. I told you the armor was good. Yes, you did some amazing foreshadowing there. I'm thankful you're right. That would have. What the fuck does Zelda's opinion and analysis of the armor have to do with how the armor actually functions? Your chest would be no more. The thought of her caving in my chest and shivers up my spine. Because all Un does is be a scaredy cat and suck at his job. No thanks. I choose life. Don't put thoughts like that in his head. I'm sorry, but I choose the words. You have a lot of those. All he rejoins was sliding a wallet into a back pocket. There's a new light blue wristband on, and we got one in her hand. I don't have that many. The prize is food and rides are free at the fair for your own purchase, including a small cash prize, usually a gift card. They've been to a whole bunch of attractions already, and now they get a free ride? Dude, that sucks. That's ass. It sounds like she should be the opening act. Also, his black eye is already healed. Yes, you do. We all laugh from our sudden synchronization. There's still plenty to do here. We have more food we haven't eaten yet. I wanted to try the deep-fried ice cream. Right. How do we not try this yet? See you guys. Danny and Zelda take off. Wait, Alya, you didn't give your extra bracelet yet. A bright blue clip-on bracelet waves in front of my face. Oh, me? After everything that happened, how could it be that you're choosing me? It's not like we've been constantly fucking flirting. God damn this story. Fuck. I thought you gave it to Danny. I was planning to give it to you the whole time. You, I'm not as close to you as Danny is. I take the bracelet. Him and I have been close enough. Have been close to enough things together. By the way, if you go by the dialogue, the gladiator stuff happens in the evening. What about it? By the way, I want to spend the rest of tonight with you. My heart thumps in my chest. This is new. What is this feeling? Love? Nobody loves me. I'm a creep. I always keep talking to girls and talking about how big their boobas are. My face is getting hot. My heart is throbbing in my chest. A smile grows on my face as I clip my bracelet on. Alya clears the throat. We should, get to using these. Yeah, we should. We'll leave the tent with a new feeling in my chest. Horses! For your pleasure! I need a moment to process that sentence, I'm sorry. Ooh. Alya sees a merry-go-round and uses her tail to grab my arm and pulls me along with her. She's jumping up and down excitedly, much more excited than the thought of someone of our age over something as simple as a merry-go-round. She excitedly starts talking about that one she went on before. Alya fucking skateboards and dances. Why would a fucking merry-go-round interest her? Then my mom and I wrote on each of the animals. I had to get on each one. I asked flatly, we're doing that here, aren't we? Yes. Hey, you don't have a choice. Wow, this is fucking... Is this supposed to be character? Like character writing? He's a creep, a weirdo. What the fuck is he doing? As she said, we rode the merry-go-round again and again and again. And the attendant is like, aren't you kids too fucking old for this? What the hell? You got free tickets. Go somewhere fun. The night's only... Dude. Rode it so many times that we got... Until we got to ride on each plastic animal. Well, you know, they got horses for your pleasure. By the end of it, I got dizzy. Alya was very happy she got to be on each one. Where's the ride where Greg goes on in the diary of a wimpy kid dog this? I don't know what you're talking about. It's run out well into the night, but Alya and I keep going on small rides and playing some games. Listen, if you wonder why it's bright outside, it's day for night, okay? They can't afford night shoots. We stopped to eat some treats and try deep-fried ice cream that Zelda was going on about. I didn't expect it to be good, but it surprised me with how good it actually is. Wow, that sentence sucks ass. You used the same twice? Come on! You know what would be great? A CG for the Merry... Yes! Yes, it would be, Senator. Or at least a paint-over. It's an unexpected taste, but a welcome one. After a while of playing more games and riding some rides, you start to get pretty tired. I think it's time to call it a night. Think about to close in an hour anyway. It's almost 1 a.m. If you guys are in junior year, I can't imagine you're out at 1 a.m. And if you are seniors... Dude, you guys have been up for a lot lately. You were up until 3, like, last night. Riding some rides. So lame. Ugh. Yeah, I'm tired. Me too. Home it is. I and I take our prizes, lugging the bags over our shoulders. I take one final look around the fair. The lights, the food, the rides, taking it all in. Today was fun, truly did. I'm pretty sure your day was more exciting because you were with your friends than the fucking rides, man. Like, listen, I like going on rides and stuff, but part of it is the experience. And like the first time, great. The second time, it's a little different. I remember the first time I went to one of those, what is it called again? Those launching towers? Woof! Woo! I felt that. Exciting and thrilling. We got back to Denny's home around 1:25 in the morning. On a far walk, we were all too tired to walk fast. Plus, we were each walking around with a heavy bag of goodies. We hardly say a word on the way home. Him and Danny so tired to talk. As soon as we got inside, both him and Zelda pass out on the blow-up mattresses. Same blow-up mattress Alya and I was sleeping on the night before. I'm confused where Alya and I will sleep. They slept on the couch, now you sleep on the couch. The both of us stood together to fit on the couch unless we lay on one another. Matteo grips my waist, pulling me down the hall where she opens a door to a small room. It's her room, but she borrows anyway. The writers got tired. My pen is tired. There's a reclining chair in the corner that she uses as a bed. Guess she doesn't use the room enough for them to justify getting a real bed. Wow, that's just fucking cruel. Come on, man, get a guest room. She points to the chair, telling me to sit. Like a good boy I am, I sit in the chair without hesitation. I'm about to pass out too. So you won't see me refusing a comfy spot. She puts one of her knees on the chair next to my legs. Her chest next to my face. What part is your relationship in? She's sleeping on your chest, man! She purrs with soft hisses because the main character because the writer just really needs a fucking purring character. He's like, if Olivia's gonna purr with bellows, I'm gonna get my purring snake wife! Feeling on my chest sends a nice vibration through my body. Maybe snakes do purr, but I've never heard of it. It's a harmony of discomfort and trust. I rub her back and enjoy her hissing. Man, this is just copying that fucking scene where Olivia crawls on top of Inko in the beanbag. She's sleeping soundly after a couple of minutes, but she continues purring. The sound helps me slowly drift to sleep. 2 months later. Why does it fade out so fast? Give it some time to breathe, man. It's a time skip. It's been a couple of months since the fair. Well, into fall and Halloween's right around the corner. You mean harvest. We're a week away, and the school has put up the child-friendly Halloween decorations. Alya has been teaching me more about footwork needed for certain types of dances. I'm trying to learn from Mr. Wills, but I think I'll learn better with a more hands-on approach. And unfortunately, Mr. Will isn't allowed to touch any of the students after he got added to the sex offender registry, so what are you going to do? After school, Alya had invited me over to her house for some more after-school practice. My dad isn't home, and neither is her brother. Oh, brother! This guy stinks! Our room has multiple skateboards. Here I am! Here I am! Here I am, cause here I am! Our room has multiple skateboards and posters on the walls of bands I don't know of and even some anime characters. Nobody has ever heard of Metallica. Or I guess, Malpacia? You know, Metallica, that obscure band. Never heard of them. Also, couldn't you edit in a couple of skateboards? Come on! There's a vinyl here! No, Dad doesn't have budget for day CGs, but he will set 60k on fetish stuff. Man, that's what we like to call budgeting. It's like that I'm spending thousands of dollars on candles, but I'm not spending less on them. There's a few anime figures, too. They're probably in that closet, so we can't see them. Don't worry about it. Thank God, I don't know if I can deal with my little brother today. Is he that bad? He's not a bad kid, he's just easily excitable. Like a little Danny? Exactly. They took only a look at you and he hasn't shut up since. He's all like, man, why doesn't he have scales? Do we need to fix him? Do we need to surgically affix a tail to him to fix him? What has he been saying? He keeps saying I want you to come over so we can all play with his building blocks and be a happy family. A happy... dude, is your brother, like, traumatized? That's not what a normal kid says. You're not his mom. Yeah, Dad never plays with him. I can't blame him. He works too hard and he's too tired. So, who the fuck is raising him? I try to, but I get annoyed and quit. What about your mom? Doing your mom? She looks at a picture of her parents and a younger her. She's not with us anymore. Oh, no, I'm so sorry. Oh, it's alright. It's old biz. May I ask what happened? She sighs heavily. Want to get off this topic. Not right now. Another time, maybe. Oh, that's okay. I'm sorry. It's alright. I put it much longer than I got over it. Ugh. She's gone. Don't get me wrong, but I don't cry over it anymore. I honestly don't know what to say after that. I've never had to go through anything like that before. How can I empathize with her? Fun part, I'm pretty sure this is one of those choices that doesn't matter. The literal only difference is that she says, I'm okay, but thanks, or we shouldn't stay on this topic. It's so fucking weird. We shouldn't stay on this topic. Really, I'm okay, but thanks. Anyway, we have to work on your balance. Your leg strength needs some more work. Yeah, adventure! Your leg strength needs work. How can you tell? It's when you end up standing on one leg, or when when you do any of your leg movements too quickly. The longer you do it, the more shake. The leg muscles aren't used to doing anything other than walking. There are certain muscles that you need to start using when you're so there are certain muscles that you're just starting to use when dancing. My legs have been pretty shaky when I dance for too long. That's just because dancing is intense. I thought that was normal. Once you get your leg muscles built up, you have a much easier time. I'll also help you with your balance. How do I strengthen my leg muscles? I'll start you with an easy one. Lunges. I want you to stand in place, legs spread, a bit apart. And you'll want to step forward, getting as low to the ground as possible, one knee almost touching the ground. Lunges are good exercise. I unfortunately cannot argue with this. They're pretty good. Good for limbering up a little, especially if you stretch your back while you do it. All I'm saying is we can all benefit from a little bit of exercise. Or, if you're that kind of person, a little jazzercise. She does one lunge, staying in position to show me. She gets low, a lot lower than I thought. I'm actually taller than her for once. You're stretching your muscles so they get a workout, plus you're working yourself up at the same time, so they'll contract to build strength in the new position. She shows me lunge after lunge and how to transition from one leg to another. She helps me start the lunge, helping me so that I don't fall. I get lower and lower with each one. After I feel comfortable doing them on my own, she does them with me. I'm not as fast as her, but she stays with my pace. After 15 minutes, my legs start to hurt. The burning feeling is normal, just push through it. Quite literally, feel the burn. The burn is good, that's how you know it's working. I try my best to keep going, but I'm slowing down. I do one final lunge, and, I realize I can't get up. I've fallen, and I can't get up. Alya stands next to me, putting her hands on my sides. You're not falling over. You're not getting under this one that easy. Get up, push as hard as you can. Push! Push it out like a big turd. I'm pushing. More like I'm struggling with the fire burning in my thighs. You're doing it. Come on, a little further. I'm sweating bullets! I think this is the song I was thinking of. Garden is the music track. The heat of my legs is nothing like I've ever felt before. I feel like I'm waist deep in lava! It's excruciating. It's horrible. This is inhumane. My legs give out, but Alya catches me and sits me down with my back to the wall. Good job. Now hold on until you feel the click. My legs gave out. How was that a good job? You were getting up. I could see your effort, your struggle. I could see you try. You kept going until you couldn't. That's good. It's just determination. Get this underchill shit out of here. I speak through my huffs and puffs and inhales. This. Many years of practice. I've been doing this for 4 years, motherfucker. How strong are your thighs? I mean, they're pretty chunky. I can crush full cans. I'm too tired to think of anything dirty. But I am anyway. Because I'm a pervert. A sex pervert. She slides open her closet door, revealing a miniature fridge. You have a miniature fridge? Excuse me. A miniature refrigerator. You have a miniature refrigerator? Sure do. Keeps all kind of stuff. Keep all kind of stuff in this bad boy. It even has a small freezer compartment. I got ice cream bars. You want one? Why do you eat ice cream? Anything cold. She tosses the wrapped ice cream bar towards me. The cold feeling in my hands is already heavenly. I unwrap the bar, taking a single bit and getting teleported to the... Oh man, his face... Oh, I thought his expression changed during the text box, but no. This is not that dynamic. And it's... Why is that an uppercase I? I guess there was a period here, and he was like, I need to merge these sentences. I get teleported to the best resort on Earth. The cold offsets the desert heat in my body. Dude, come on. I sich in relief, laughing as my body relaxes. Ah, this is so funny. This is heaven. Legs are shaking again. She's right. I can feel them struggling to settle down. I don't think I'm able to get up. Over time, those shakes will stop. They stopped for me at some point, too. They were bad for me, too. Rata, rata, la, 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 la. Over time, those shakes will stop. They're bad for me, too. She sits next to me eating her own ice cream bar. How did you get a miniature refrigerator? My parents would never let me have a miniature refrigerator. I was hiding it from my dad initially. And then he decided to invade my privacy and found it. Was he annoyed? He was, but he was more impressed that I managed to hide it. How do you hide a mini fridge anyway? Those things significantly impact the heat of your room. Not to mention that I'm pretty sure most fridges require like special outlets. They're pretty power hungry. Dude, how did you hide this? Like, even a mini fridge is pretty big. Like, you don't just put this on a shelf, right, and stash it behind some books. Where did you put it? And that came with trust issues, though. Does he think you're doing anything bad? He did think I was doing drugs at some point. What? You were doing illegal substances? Illegal, mind-altering substances? Inko, shut the fuck up. So, I shed my skin, but Mr. Red about my nose. So, it was pure white, and my dad freaked out. He was yelling at me about how bad the stuff is. He told me about crack cocaine, and if I was going to use some of that China Cat, he told me I needed to use his dealer, because his dealer only deals in pure China Cat, and not like the crack stuff that they mix with soap. Camouflage. And snakes and bad eyes fridges wouldn't have the smell they could taste. Wouldn't they be able to pick up on, like, the heat traces? Because some of them have, like, these little pits that are, like, heat sensors. It took me, like, 20 minutes to figure out what he was talking about, then I picked up my nose and pulled off the shedded skin. I bet he felt like a fucking idiot! He did! You best make sure he never lives it down. When he dies, when he's on his deathbed, when he begs you for forgiveness for all he's done, you'll tell him, you once thought that I was doing crack cocaine, it was just shedded skin. And so he dies, knowing it was all for naught, that even in his last moments he's not respected. He's treated as nothing but a joke. And so when he passes on, all hope leaves his body, and he can never rest. He'll be a ghost for the rest of his life, tormented by the knowledge that you were a prick. was practically on his hand as knees begging for me to forgive him. What the fuck is your relationship with your dad? He seems very willing to do whatever the fuck he wants, but also he's like, eh. So I got my own custom lens art. He didn't like the open back too much, but I do. I know dude! What? I think it looks good. Light hit your scale right way, you shine like the stars in the Nichtski. Take another bite from my ice cream bone to realize during my chewing that she's completely silent. I'm too afraid to look over. Is she disgusted? Did I say the wrong thing? What did I say again? I just blurted out like I knew what I was talking about. Was it too much? I pushed through my nervousness, tilting my head a little to peek at her. Her face is red. No, it's gray. She's stunned. Flustered by my unintentional flirt. Shut the fuck up! The amount of horny, pervy thoughts you've had at this point? Shut up! Wait, was it intentional? Oh my god! If I ever get my hands on a morning star, I'm shoving it up Oon's ass. Maybe that's why I said it. Because I'm a sex pervert. And I have no boundaries. She swallows the rest of the bar whole. Dude. She has no idea what to say. I still feel my trembling legs. I can't tell if it's from the exercise, the jazzercise, or my nerves. What else can I say? Dude. Apparently this choice doesn't matter. You okay? Thanks. This is the merging point. Like, what the fuck? Thanks. She pauses for a bit. No one's ever told me that before. Threading on her silver scales compliments her snoot. I wish she could smile like that forever. I want to tell her it's true. I want to tell her how beautiful she is. My heartbeat goes faster in my chest, feeling like an asteroid is striking my chest repeatedly. Get this goodbye volcano ass out of here. It's, I kinda